Hey there guys, how are we doing today? Happy Tuesday. So again, we have another update right now, and this update we're going to be talking about the brand new update to the user interface and some of the capabilities that you can now do inside the workflow builder with the if else what would you call it tool. Okay, so if I'm just going to show you an example here. So I'm in a workflow builder here, as you can see, and I'm going to click this plus button and I'm just going to type in if. So this is what we're talking about, this if else, okay, right here. So this has had some major updates over the past couple of days here. So from a user interface perspective, it is now a lot more easier to kind of utilize, and also you've now have the ability to update the non-branch. So that used to be really annoying because you didn't used to be able to update that. It used to just say none, where that didn't make sense. If it was something like, has the person filled in this form, and it was either a yes or a no, you couldn't change it to no. It would just be none, which kind of makes sense still. But if you don't know how to utilize the if-else tool that we have here, you're pretty much asking a question to it. So, for example, the question might be, has the person opened it? Has the person got a particular tag? Okay, so let's just say has tag, and then whatever it would be, booked call, for example, okay? And then the branch would be yes to that. I'm going to add a question mark here. And sorry, in this one would be no, they don't. Okay. So what I want to do that is I want to come into the contact details here. So now we're selecting the condition. So I'm going to select the condition, contact details. It could be workflow trigger if other things happen, but you can have a look around these. You can have a play around in them yourself. And I'm going to look for the tags. So right there, tags. As you can see, you can do many different things in here. So you can do do they have the first name? Do they have an email sender score? What gender are they? So many different things. But we're going to go for tags, and I'm going to say, because I'm asking the question, do they have the tag? Yes or no? I'm going to ask the same question to this. Do they have the tag? Does the tag include, or you can do does not include, but in this case we want includes call booked. Okay, and if I click save, it'll now create a branch. Has tag booked call? Yes. So then they would come down that. Anyone that had a tag book call would come down that branch. Anyone that didn't have a tag would come down that branch. Okay. But we can also do other things here. We can add additional branches if you want to. So we might do something like contact details. Let's come out of tags again. In this case, we're looking for people who have the tag lead. And this may be somebody that's become a lead, that's downloaded the lead magnet. So as you can see, you can actually add additional branches here. Okay, so this one we would name to lead magnet. So I'm just kind of messing around here, and then you can reorder the branches, which is cool there as well. You can also duplicate branches. So if you want to kind of duplicate it for quick and easy kind of duplication, you can do that. And the reason you might duplicate it is because you can actually add multiple conditions or multiple segments. So we could have has tag this, or has sorry about that. Let's go back. Contact details tag includes call scheduled. So did they either have the tag call book or call scheduled? And that's another thing we can do there. And of course, we can add an additional segment or additional conditions if we want to there as well. So again, if we want to clone that, we can just duplicate it, and it duplicates the whole thing really quickly and easily there. Okay. So this has had some really cool updates. There's loads of ways you can use these if else statements here. One of them is right there. Have they booked the call? Yes or no. If they haven't booked the call, send down the no. If they have, again, send down the yes. I use it for if they've opened an email. Have they opened a previous email? Yes or no. So for example, here, if I put a wait condition in this one, I can then say the wait for email event is I want to look for email 8 has been opened, or it's been 8 hours. Okay, so wait for opened or 8 hours has passed. Okay, so it's going to look for that condition before it allows them through that wait condition. All right, but then here, what we can do, instead of this being a booked call condition, okay, we can actually go open email, opened email number 8, number 8 question mark, yes or no still. Okay, then here we can go, instead of it being a tag, we're wanting to look for events. Okay, so the event is they've opened the email. So I'm going to click on events now, and it's an email event. but that would not show there unless we had first added that wait condition that's looking for the email open event. So I can click email event is, or you can do timeout if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it as is opened. Okay, and what that's looking at that past step just immediately before it. Okay, it's not looking at other wait conditions previously, way up the actual workflow. It's just looking at that last one. So here I can do save action, and then what happens here is if they have opened the email, they will come down the yes column. But if they haven't opened the email, we can then resend that, and it'll resend 8 hours later because our timeout was set as 8 hours. So I could literally clone this, copy this, wait to there, and I can resend that. Okay, and then what I might have is, let me just do this, copy. Let's just say we have another wait condition here to wait until the next day. What we would then do once they've been resent that email is we would add a go to element and move them over to here like that. So if they haven't opened that email, they would come down, they would get it resent. Of course, you can customize it. You can change the subject line and content if you want to. But then once they've been resent that, they'll come to this go to element, and then they'll go and wait until tomorrow. All right, so there's just some cool updates that have happened for the if else element inside of your CoachMatic account inside the workflow builder. So hopefully that's been useful for you.